Namibia will soon take the center stage when it comes to oil producing countries in Africa. This is good news for Namibia and Namibia people. I just hope no matter how tempting the deals the oil companies will be making to Namibia government should resist these temptations and think of their country and their people first before considering anybody else. Most oil producing African nations are situated in the continent's western, northern and central regions. The southern and eastern parts hence scarcely boast of these precious resources. Save Angola, there is no southern African nation that produces a significant quota of oil to contribute to the global market. However, the discovery made in recent years could ensure that a paradigm shift would ensure with countries like Namibia taking the center stage. Namibia is emerging as a potential oil producing country in southern African region. Major oil conglomerates such as Total Energies, Shell, Chevron have made significant oil discoveries in Namibia. To my African brothers in Namibia and sisters and Namibia as a country, in as much as these Total Energy, Shell and Chevron will be gingering or other oil conglomerates, learn from other countries how these so-called oil companies, the climate environmental damages they have done to some of the communities where oil were discovered in some other parts of Africa, how they have polluted these lands and refuse to clean up this mess that some of these countries have to take them to court before they will even do any form of cleaning of these environments or pay any sorts of damages to these local communities that could not fish or farm anymore due to the oil exploration in their communities. Namibia should learn from it. That's why I said from the very beginning, Namibia should resist the temptations of the offers these oil companies will be making them and put Namibia first and their people first before any other person. It's very, very important. Namibia should learn from other countries who have dealt with these so-called oil companies for years. Learn from their advantages to do better, learn from their disadvantages too to equally do far better for the benefit of Namibia and its people. Namibia is projected to be eligible for oil production by 2030, that is in 6 years' time, with hotspots in Orange Basin, Ludarist, Kavango, and Walvis basins. A report by Reuters revealed that there have been several oil explorations by major oil conglomerates in the southern African country of Namibia in recent years. In 2023, it was reported by the National Petroleum Company of Namibia, light oil has been discovered 270 kilometers off the coast of Namibia, while the country is yet to produce any oil energy companies such as Total Energies and Shell. I have discovered an estimated to be 2.6 billion barrels. Chevron is looking to make its discoveries in the country by 2025, which is next year. These discoveries have led to the projection that the country will be eligible to produce oil by 2030. Some of the discovery hotspots in the country include Orange Basin, Ludarist, Kavango, and Walvis basins. Oil firms in the hunt for oil in Namibia. Major oil firms looking to explore Namibia's potential for oil production include Italy's Eni, which agreed on a farm in agreement for a 42.5% interest in an offshore Orange Basin license. Eni is doing this in partnership with BP and exploration firm Reno Resources. So already Italy company is tabling their own interests. But please and please, Namibia, learn from the advantages and disadvantages of other oil exporting countries in Africa. If it is possible, set up a task force. Let them go to all these African countries who has been exporting oil for years, producing oils for years. Carry a background check. Learn from the advantages these countries has got by producing oil. Equally learn from disadvantages so that you can do better. This is 21st century. Please, for the sake of Namibia and Namibia people, the Portuguese oil firm Gapa tested its Mampi 2X wells and estimated in April that the Mampi field might contain at least 10 billion barrels of oil after a first round of exploration. The hotspot PEL 83 appears to be one of the largest reserves discovered in the Orange Basin. On the other hand, Shell is exploring offshore oil and gas in PEL 39 and has opened a new tab in the Orange Basin with joint ventures partners Qatar Energy and Namco. So whichever one, please, the people of Namibia, in as much as you are going to be producing oil now, please, for African's sake, for motherland's sake, do whatever it takes that you producing oil will be far for the betterment of Namibia and Namibia people. Let it not be business as usual for these oil companies from outside Africa they are just thinking about their benefit and to the detriment of Namibia and Namibia's environment.